Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to talk to you about non-furry events and how to perform in them. Now, number one thing to keep in mind is, are you allowed to be there? Or is it okay for you to be there? You'd be surprised, but there are some events in which it is not okay for you to be there. Now, one of my local events, and I'm not a brony, but I know from others who are that want to go suiting there that they don't like fursuiters. They do not want fursuiters, and it is actually written into their rules and regulations that they are not allowed, and they can ask you to leave and remove your attendance if you show up. Now, so one of the big things you have to keep in mind is, are you welcome there? Now, when I went to Andrew WK, which was fucking awesome, excuse my language, I actually contacted the venue and I contacted Andrew WK to ask if it was okay. And of course, because I did this, I was told that yeah, it's completely fine. It's not going to be a problem whatsoever, and they let me know whether or not I could have a place to change, which they didn't have a place. So I had to figure that one out. So, you know, where do you change when you don't have a place to change? Because a lot of non-furry events local to you, you may not want to actually go get a hotel. Now that's pretty common for locals to not get a hotel at the local event. If you do have a hotel, use your hotel room. That's an obvious one. But if you don't, the best place I can recommend is your car. I would recommend coming in your Under Armour already, so that it's really easy. Just take off your shirt, take off your pants, put everything on, go, have fun. Not a problem. And you know, also another thing is the type of venue. So if it's really plays a huge point about whether you're gonna partial it, also how hot is it, all these things, whether you want to do a partial or whether you want to go with a full suit. I ended up scoping out the venue at Andrew WK, and there was a lot of people there, and I realized how small the venue was actually going to be. So what I ended up realizing was was better for me to actually just go with my hands and my head. That's it, because my tail was going to get in the way and my feet were going to get stepped on and ruined. So you really need to figure out what kind of a venue it is and what kind of an event it is, and you need to determine whether or not you want a full suit or whether you're going to partial. Also, you know, depending on the specifics, say you're going to a comic book convention or a superhero convention, you may, you know, dress your character up in a superhero outfit or a comic book character as a type of comic book character, right? But say it's an anime convention, well, anime and furries kind of go hand in hand, but they also really don't. So, you know, you may not dress it up at all, but I feel like you can get a lot more out of it, of certain events, if you are actually going there with your character to be a part of the event. So like it's like we must go deeper, cosplaying the cosplay, right? So last thing is, if you're at a non-furry event, they are not set up to deal with fursuiters. So bring water, stay hydrated, and you'll have a great time. But yeah, basically make sure you can be there. Try to get in character for the event you're going to be in. Determine what type of clothing or costuming you're going to be doing, and stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. I don't want any people dying out there because of the advice that I give them, so definitely stay hydrated. And this kind of all adds on to other videos that I have done, so please check out my other videos regarding fursuiting in public places, interacting with people, the audience, etc. But when it comes to non-furry events, these are the things you need to follow, or should follow. So I'm going to leave you with this. What is your species, and why did you choose it? Leave it in the comments below, and like and subscribe, and tell people about the channel. And have a good one.